Do you know who they class as the most dangerous people to you, the Westerners? It's not the Africans, it's not the people in India, it's not the Chinese. It's actually Pakistani and Bangladeshi militants in madrasas. The madrasas is like a mosque, a teaching school. So Cork used to be Cork is the capital of these islands back in the day. Cork is the capital of Cork. Well, if you want to go like a city, Cork, that's the capital of the British Isles, or the Isles of Elijah. It's the oldest place. Then you have a place called London. It's named after Londinian. Some people say it's named after Londinian, is where the Isle of Dogs. That's where the Gaels used to meet, the Angles, the Angels used to meet and discuss law. Everything had to be about law back in the day. We're lawless now. We don't have Brehon law. We don't know law. Everyone used to know law. You couldn't abuse it. Everyone abided by law. If you broke law, your family or your tribe or the people that you lived around, they would be responsible for you. It's not like you get nicked, you do a bit of jail. There was no jails. If you kept breaking law in the old days, your family would get rid of you. You'd either be banished or they'd just kill you. That's what they do. So, law is not their law. Their law is being made up by people who are wealthy, and they keep making up more and more and more and more laws. And if you were to drop the Bible on someone's head, it probably wouldn't do them much harm. Look, I'll show you. Watch. If I was to drop all of the laws they make this in the next year on someone's head in the EU, it'd probably crush them, and that's just in the next year. So you're being weighed down by their law. So the law becomes, Jesus becomes the curse that is the law. First of all, he took on the law, and then he becomes the curse that is the law. What does that mean? Well, for instance, in the not too distant, no matter what happens, my tribe, Benjamin, is going to lead all the other tribes of Israel. That's it. Accept it and live with it and deal with it and get on with it. You might not like being told what to do by a paddy, but tough shit. Here's the thing. The Most High has decided, and he makes the rules. You abide by them as much as best you can. Nobody can abide by all the rules. That's why we have faith and forgiveness, or else we'd all be fucked. In short, put it in short, blunt terms, we would be fucked if Jesus didn't shed his blood for us. If Jesus didn't give us life up for us, we'd all be fucked. But basically, what's happening in this world is over and over again. It's being said that militants from one of these mad madrasas want to make an attack on London. London is the prime target, and that being the prime target, it stands to reason that on these islands, Dublin would be the prime target then. So, have the government made arrangements for a new capital city in the event of such a catastrophe? Ireland is one of the least densely populated places in Western Europe, and Iceland and Greenland. In the Midlands in Ireland, you could build 2 or 3 new brand spanking new cities with no idolatry, no tool upon a stone, just our modern stuff. Cities are not really good though. Cities attract archons. Archons are like hornets. They home in and then they pick off the bees. We never had cities in Ireland. We had an angel living here who was the king over us all. Athelstan, Attila the Khan, whatever you want to call him. Ethelstan, he has so many names. Catarim is his name in Gaelic, or the king of the Catars, the McCarthys, the Macatars, or the south of France. We're all the same tribe, right down as far as Germany. We are all the same people. We have a little bit of a DNA difference. That's because of our exposure to idolatry. That's what's making us genetically different. That's why we look a lot different than one another. Because over the generations, the Lord has imputed the iniquity of the fathers. The iniquity is the generational sin. The longer we're exposed to idolatry, the weaker we become, and the further away from the Most High. So you draw near to the Father, and the Father will draw near to you. So in order to draw near to the Father, you have to have the right mindset and the right heart. Your heart has to have the circumcised foreskin. He has to be able to speak to you in your heart. Because that's what he does. He talks to people in their hearts. So in order to do that, you have to have biblical knowledge. There's no point in turning around and going, oh, I never bothered to read it, no one taught it to me. The Bible can't be taught. It can be taught, but you're the one who has to find a way to converse with the Most High so he can teach you. And that usually starts by picking it up and reading 1 or 2, 3 or 4 or 5 words. Then it gets to 6, 7, 8, 9. When I first picked the Bible up, I couldn't read for shit. I couldn't read, I couldn't write. I left school when I was 12. All the reading and writing, well, I could read a bit and write, but all the reading and writing that I used to do, I used to get the women that were in my life to do it for me. And that's the Gaelic way. And people think you're a male chauvinist pig, but it's not. I'm not supposed to be involved in all of that shit. I'm a warrior. I'm supposed to be out conquering heathen and converting them by hook or by crook. So basically, you're looking at some point in the future there's going to be an attack on London. Whether it's going to be clean or doing those little dirty things, these madrasas are determined that one point in the not too different future, London's going to be attacked. So you have then they'll have to straight away, they'll have to find a new capital city, especially if they use any of that dirty shite that they do be making in them nuclear reactors and stuff. What's uranium and some other there's loads of different shit. They do a dirty bomb, it's gonna leave a big gaping hole a mile wide that no one's gonna be able to go into London anyway. So we're in a precarious situation because there's absolutely no way whatsoever that their police or their law, they're not law enforcement like they are in America, they're policy officers. Now, they used to be peace men and women, but now they're police. They enforce a policy of an office. They're policy officers. They're not interested in law. They're a business. Look the police up, they're PLC. Metropolitan Police PLC, they're a business, and you are the commodity. So you're being treated like a commodity to make money for rich people. So it's handy for rich people to make up new laws every day. That way you can be milked for more money. It's not lawful to make new laws every day. It's not lawful, it's lawless. In a way, because everyone should know law. I don't know all the law. Brehons used to know all the law. That's why they were called in to keep the peace. The original peacemen, not policy officers, peacemen. They knew law. Brehon law, Gaelic law, the mother's law. See, there's two forms of law. There's the mother's law, which exists, and it's inherently children know mother's law. They know about fair. If you give a kid two quarters of a Mars bar or 3/4 of a Mars bar, if you break a Mars bar up or a chocolate bar, they give the kid more than the other kid, they'll go bleeding spare. That's not fair, you gave him more than me. They know it straight away. But Cork and Dublin is a shithole. That's all there is to it. Cork is supposed to be the capital city of this country, but it's a low-lying place, so it's probably better to build a new one. But Cork should be the capital. Dublin is a Dan apartheid vassal state.